As mentioned before, the student body is made up of students in grades K to 12. A lot of the students who make up Idaho Virtual Academy are students who wish for a more flexible schedule and pace for their learning. It's also good for students who are gifted and accelerated because it allows them to move forward at a little more advanced rate than their peers, where when you're in a traditional school, it's a lot harder to differentiate that instruction and you're kind of stuck with those who are in your immediate school, and therefore you might not be getting challenged as much as you are able to at a school like Idaho Virtual Academy. It's also very helpful and made up of students who are at risk. As mentioned before in the teacher interview, she is actually a teacher at the alternative high school, which consists of all of the at-risk students. If you look here on the right, she actually provided via email a copy of their document that they use for the at-risk student qualification checklist. So this is a form that they fill out to decide if they qualify for this alternative section of the school. Some of the behaviors that might qualify a student to be at risk and able to qualify for this part of Idaho Virtual Academy is things like having a grade point average less than 1.5, having a certain number of absences, also failing a certain number of academic subject areas. Maybe they're pregnant. They might have substance abuse. They might have been a previous dropout from school. They might have some kind of court hearing that is being waited on or something like that. All of these things might make a student at risk, and the idea is for Idaho Virtual Academy to try to help these students. Maybe the traditional school wasn't the best fit for them, and they might be able to have better success in this virtual environment where they have a flexible schedule and can meet their needs that way. Some other students that are a part of Idaho Virtual Academy are special education students. That's that same idea of individualized instruction where these students can have their needs met because they're not in a big class in person where it's hard to have each student's needs met. Another couple things that might make the student body helpful are for students with busy schedules such as athletes. You'll see on the next page there's actually some articles of some different students that have had success with Idaho Virtual Academy. One of them is actually an Olympic athlete. So you could see when you're training to be a successful athlete, such as one that's going to the Olympics, you have a very demanding schedule that can make attending school very difficult for these students. It's not fair to them to have to really pick between their success in this sport or graduating. So an environment such as Idaho Virtual Academy allows them to take these classes on their own time when they can, schedule them around, well, they don't even have to schedule it, just take and complete the work outside of their training time. That allows them to still keep on pace and not fall behind. It also is good for people who are traveling. It might be missing school to these travels where now they don't need to. They can take the classes right online. They can take it with them so that they don't fall behind.